Hey YouTube, Gearsu here. Today for you guys, I'm going to be showing you a little bit of a cool duel video. Not really too cool, I should say. More or less just like a kind of a rant about certain people that play this game and the way they treat other people. And, it's a lot easier to get into while we're playing. But anyways, as you can see, I'm playing Tellarknights. And this guy on the top, he's playing Guru. So, control versus control. So, obviously didn't know he was playing Guru at the time, but it seemed like it would be a really cool matchup. The guy was pretty cool at first. Nothing, fucking fantastic. So, anyways, I'll get to the small increments of the duel. Anyways, I normaled Vega, used Tellarknight Skybridge, put out the Deneb. Used Deneb's effect. He, for some reason, ogres it. I don't know why. I definitely would not have done that. I would have saved ogre for, literally anything else. For, an Altair or something like that to stop me from getting into a rank 4 versus just getting a body off the field. So, anyways, I set some cards. So here he goes terraforming. I didn't obviously know what he was playing at first. I kind of thought he was maybe playing like a Numeron deck. But anyways, he searches Hidden City, so yeah, there you go. Obviously playing Subterror, so he searches for Guru. And so obviously the first part of the duel was completely fine. I wasn't having no problem playing against fucking Subterror or whatever. He goes enter battle, I'll take the 16. That's literally fine. So goes main 2, sets Compulsion, Permanent Crackdown. Now here is where I knew that this guy was a bad player, because he didn't set the Guru and then flip it up with fucking Hidden City. So, he's just a bad player. So, I'm not being a dick, but, that's a bad move. So, maybe he's not a bad player, I'll give him that, but he's definitely not very good with the deck. So that'll all lead into my point coming up in a couple turns of what this guy does to me. It's really fucked up. So he goes to imperm the Altair. I'm thinking I might alpha that. Yeah, I do. So alpha that, send that for cost. Then I draw off the alpha. I'm pretty sure I remember to do that. Yeah, of course. And then, Altair resolves. Brings back the Deneb. The Deneb's effect goes off, allowing me to get a search. So he's thinking, says that's fine. At this point, all he's really got is a Compulse, and there can be only one. Which, if he was smart, he would have there can be only one, instead of stopping with the Altair with the impermanence. But whatever, to each his own. I guess that's how he plays, so. So I set another one. Guru's effect, he wants to book the Deneb. Literally, whatever. I don't care. So now he flips it up regularly. Activates its effect to search. I'm thinking. Strike it. Can't let that happen. So either he's got another Guru in his hand, he ain't gonna use its effect, but if he had another Guru, this is sad. So he's got the girl. So he goes for the girl. He wants to spin the Deneb back in the deck. I'm not too sure I want him to do that, honestly, so I attempt to crack down and steal it. But he chains Compulse and puts it back in his hand. So maybe it might have been the right play. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really, play the deck all the time. I've played Guru before. I don't really care for the deck. I just don't like the artwork or anything. I'd rather just play, a different control deck. It's not a bad deck. It's just this guy was not the best with it. But anyway, so he sets another. Goes back to me. It's almost coming up to the part where I want to make a point. So I'm just kind of rambling here. Oh, one other thing, too, I wanted to say. About the live deck profiles and everything. I haven't really been keeping up on getting the newer cards and stuff like that. I do apologize for that. I'm sorry to the people that are asking for deck profiles and stuff that I can't deliver on just yet. I just moved into my new apartment like 2 weeks ago, so I don't necessarily have like $500 or $600 to drop on all the new cards from Rise of the Duelists. I want to, I really do. But yeah, you guys are just gonna have to be patient here. I appreciate all the support and everything. I'm like literally like 99 subscribers too, so if I can get one more subscriber, that was my goal. I really just wanted to get to like 100 subscribers. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna stop, but yeah. So yeah, thanks for everybody who supports the channel too. So for now, I'm just gonna be uploading, stuff on Dueling Book and when I hang out with my friends, duel videos. But I don't want to keep uploading the same couple decks all the time. So yeah, it's just normal summon all of them. Back to the duel, I guess. Excuse me, I had to burp. Sorry if that grossed anybody out. I probably should have not burped into the mic. But yeah, burn him for 1,000 with Awesom's effect. Then I go Skybridge in the battle phase. He says okay. I still just don't understand why he's not activating There Can Be Only One. I mean, he has it. I don't get it. See, he's just bad. And like I said, once you see the way he acts to certain things and everything like that, why I'm saying that he's just bad, and he uses his terrible play style as an excuse to be a jerk. So he takes that, I almost kill him, but Teller Knights can't kill you, so gotta wait one more turn. Hopefully I can slow him down. So obviously I have the Honest in my hand. So here, main phase 2, I go into the big guy. He might not have had There Can Be Only One. That might actually be the next duel. But yeah, because if he didn't have There Can Be Only One, or if he did have it and he didn't use it, this guy is lacking some serious brain cells. They're all warriors. Why would you just take the damage? I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but I doubt that. Fuck, I wish I could have fucking seen what cards those were set. So anyways, I make the Deltros. I wanted to get the rest of the back row off the field. So he ends up taking the Deltros. I really wish I would have went into Trevere, but I didn't want to put Hidden City back in his hand because then he would have just got another search. And I couldn't really keep up with that. So he takes the... my fucking mind is drawing Deltros. He takes the Deltros or Crackdown, whatever, that's fine. Can't attack, can't activate its effects. So he draws, he normal summons the girl. Pokes in for 16. That's fine. Don't care. So I draw the Alzum for turn. So if he had any less life points, it would have been game. But, so I normal summon it. And this is when the discrepancy happens. So I normal summon it, effect burn him for 1,000. And you can even see in the chat here, he's like, oh, all you need to do is top deck one more and you win. So I thought he would, I mean, I might have been a bad player, but, he seemed like a cool guy at first, but, yeah, he says all you got to do is top deck one more, that'd be game. But, yeah, so anyways, I didn't want to attack into his monster in Honest because Hidden City would have just negated the attack, so, yeah. So I wanted to wait for him to attack me, kind of give that little surprise, because, I mean, he didn't know I was playing it. So he draws into a final battle, and this is the turn that he tries to fucking cheat. So he attacks into it. I say damage step. He says okay. I drop the Honest. After I drop the Honest, plenty of time is passing. This is a real-time replay. Plenty of time. He says thinking. So now that he realizes that he lost the game because I have Honest in my hand, he tries to fucking cheat. You gotta watch out for these people. Especially on Dueling Book. I encounter so many people like this on Dueling Book, where they truly just, they're fucking creaming in their pants because they want to win so bad. So yeah, he says I have priority because he's turn player. So he's trying to make it seem like, I get to activate the first card in the damage step. But when you agree to going into the damage step, I don't know how many guys are familiar with the rulings, but if you agree to go into the damage step and you don't personally activate something, that gives me the opportunity to do something. So I activated the Honest, and realizing that it was Chain Link 1, if you chain Final Battle there to the Honest, it still would have made the Honest win. So he says, I have priority, so he puts the Honest back in my hand, and then he says, I get to activate the first card. So he goes Final Battle as Chain Link 1 because, he's trying to fucking cheat. So I'm just letting him do it. Because I'm a better player than him, so I'm going to win regardless. So that's fine. He goes, he's at 3K, guys, you agreed to, okay? Trying to get him to, own up to his mistakes. And, of course, he's sticking to his story. I agreed to entering the damage step, and then I said thinking. No, everyone can all see it. Rewind the video. Look at how long he agreed to damage step, said K, waited a good couple seconds, and then I dropped Honest, and then he said thinking. Just like, I'm going to lose. Let me try and cuck this guy out of a fucking win by rule sharking. Even though he's rule sharking fake rules. You do have priority. You're right. But you... not if you don't choose to activate a card. So anyways, here's another thing that pissed me off too. Because I have priority, I'm just like, whatever, kid. Like, that's fine. I don't know what the hell is wrong with him. So I'm like, whatever. And then he goes, bro, you're playing... He's like, bro, you're literally playing tellers. Tellers. So that really fucking triggered me. Because, I hate to use the word triggered, but it really pissed me off. Because I'm a firm believer that, like, if you want to play this game competitively, go ahead. I play competitively every once in a while. More or less, I play casual now. But, I still have my competitive deck. But, dude, like, I wasn't doing anything to this guy. I was being completely nice to him until he fucking tried to cheat. So I was like, all right, whatever, dude. Like, whatever. And then he's like, you're literally playing tellers. Dude, I'm not about to let someone fucking tell me I'm a bad player because I'm playing a deck. I fucking like the deck. I want to play it. You're playing Guru. Come on, man. So that really pissed me off. So I basically made it my mission to beat this guy. So anyways, what I do is he goes that Final Battle at the start of the damage step, which to make his guy 3,000. And then he tries to force me to use the Honest now. So he's like, then your Honest is Chain Link 2. So your Honest resolves first and then I win. So I'm like, no, that's fine. You can activate your card and resolve it. And then I'll use Honest during the damage calc. So I basically did the same thing. I was like, you have Final Battle? Let me change how I'm going to play. Just like he did to me, where he's like, you have Honest? Let me change how I'm going to play. Like, dude, you can't do that shit, man. My point is, be an honorable player. People that cheat and just live to win. Dude, like, it's a fucking children's card game. Like, I like winning, though. So I'm not going to fucking discourage people for wanting to win. But if you have to cheat, or if you have to, rule shark people to win, you're honestly just, a pathetic excuse for a person. And you really should just, stop playing. Go play something else, dude. I'm just trying to have fun playing Teller Knights in 2020. And you're just trying to cheat because you're losing. Dude, come on. So we get, a huge discrepancy. He ends up calling a judge. Because he's like, you can't activate damage Honest during the damage calculation. Which, if any of you guys know this game, even a little bit, you would understand that the damage step is the start of the damage step, damage calculation, and the end of the damage step. That's all the damage step. It's not just one part. So, Honest says you can activate it during the damage step. So I say, okay, he activated his card at the start of the damage step, because I said damage step. He said, yeah, and then I go, okay, Honest, I'll wait till your shit resolves. You're at 3K. And now I'll use mine during the damage calc. So, yeah. he ended up admitting defeat. I think we go to the next game. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My microphone kind of messed up if you heard a little bit of interruption there. But anyways, yeah, game 2. Pretty sure is about to come up. So I was kind of rubbing it in his face, too. Because he, made fun of my deck. You know, I'm fucking playing Tellers. Like, oh, you're playing Tellers? yeah. So I'm like, dude, you literally lost to Tellers in 2020. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You know, you're trash. So, which I would never say that about somebody who was, an honorable player. This guy is totally just, a fucking cheese dick. Like, he just cheeses people. Like, tries to cuck me out of wins and shit. Like, fuck off, dude. You're a douchebag. I'm nice to people, but as soon as they try and do shit like that, it's curtains. Like, you lost, all respect from me, so. I'm very stubborn. Yeah, so I normally Anukulai. You know, me playing the deck for a while, I would have stopped that with Strike, but, hindsight 2020, me knowing what he has, for all I know, they were literally just, 3 Cosmic Cyclone or some shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah, but anyways, set 4, my hand is fucking stacked. I got Strike, Judgment, Fiendish Chain, and Telenova Alpha. So I'm fucking stacked right now. So he draws into a Judgment. That's fine. I have a Judgment for his. So, technically I got 2. So I normal summon the Deneb. Now, since he's such a bad player, instead of just letting me, get that search and then activating there can be only one, which is what he doesn't do, that's what he should have done. He really should not have striked the Deneb. If he let me have a search, literally fine. You can have the search, and then you can only control one monster anyway, so you're not summoning the monster you just searched. But that's what, a smart player would do. But he's too busy discouraging the deck to realize that it's not a fucking, not a shit deck. It's control. I'm a pretty good player. I don't... You could put me behind any deck and, I'll play it to the best of my abilities. So I attack into the Ogre. Unfortunately, that shit just has fucking thick ass. So, yeah, he normal summons the girl. I think I was kind of considering judgmenting this normal summon, but I was really kind of trying to be really careful with my life points because I did not want to misplay against this guy. I wanted to win. So he goes Fiendish Effect, targeting the Ogre, obviously. So I'm like, okay, if he has Guru in his hand that he wants to summon, he would have just summoned the Guru. So I'm like, this fucker's got, Umastrix in his hand. And sure enough, he did. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. So I try to stop it. Yeah, I Fiendish Chain it. And he's like, okay, he's thinking. He's going to Judgment that because, he's desperate at this point. So, yeah, he Judgments that. And I Judgment his Judgment. So, yeah, sucks to suck, dog. This is just karma coming back at him for being a fucking asshole. Maybe I'm just, too much of a dick and I'm crying about this, but, I just want to show you guys, don't ever be discouraged. Play whatever you want. Don't let these fucking people bully you, It's a fucking game, dude. I've played against old-ass decks, too, and it's hey, sweet, Burning Abyss and shit. It's always fun to play. Hey, dude, props playing Burning Abyss. I'm not going to be you're playing Burning Abyss? Fuck you, dude. Play whatever the fuck you want, man. Play band cards if you want. Hell, I do it all the time with my friends. It's a fucking card game. So this guy ripped on my deck. Yeah, well, my deck's about to destroy you, dude. Now, you could look back and say, oh, I won because of my traps. Which in the chat after the game was over, I'm like, oh, dude, what happened? I was like, you lost to Tellers again in 2020. I was like, did you drop that game too? And he's like, oh, you only won because you had double strike. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's a trap deck. I won because I had traps in a trap deck. Jeez, dude, like, every excuse under the sun, just trying to fucking, you lost. Fair and square, man. So he goes to set that because he doesn't want to take any damage. Like, sure, dog, whatever. I could have stopped that if I wanted to. So, yeah, I'm like, whatever. I don't really know what I was thinking about. Well, I actually was thinking about using Nova Alpha or to stop the trap because I didn't want him to keep it, but I was like, whatever, like, you can have it. So, I agree, that's fine. Set that again. I actually put the Fiendish Chain in the grave because I was like, oh, I thought it was like I forgot it wasn't like Crackdown because it's been a while. So he's like, oh, it doesn't leave the spell and trap. So I was like, shut up, dude. Like, I can be a dick, so I'm not saying I'm like an angel, but like I don't fucking bully people and try and cheat my way to win. This guy's just being annoying. Like, I fucking know. I put it back. Like, shut up. And then he's telling me, oh, you win because you have strikes. Like, dude, you're fucking top-decking terraforming, like, every fucking game. Yeah, you have terraforming both games. Fucking have Hidden City. That's fine. Go ahead and search fucking Guru, dude. Like, I don't care. So he searches Guru. I'm like, that's fine. I've got the strike for Guru. Like, I just don't like the artwork in that deck either. I mean, it's just like goony-ass little fucking cretins. I mean, the deck is good, but like, yeah, I just don't like the artwork on it. I mean, but I'm not going to say, I'm not going to discourage someone for playing it. It's my opinion. I mean, I don't like the artwork. I think it's ugly. It's not for me. I wouldn't say that to somebody, but it's my opinion, There's a difference between having an opinion about a deck and then, like, discouraging somebody for playing a deck. Like, if he was like, oh, Teller Knights, that's an old deck, I wouldn't have cared about that. It's the fact that he directly said to me, you're playing Teller Knights, as if he's implying that, like, I'm a fucking retard or, like, a loser for playing a deck like this. Sorry, I said the R word, too. I gotta stop saying that, but, yeah, I got a trash mouth. But he's, like, discouraging me personally for playing the deck. I mean, whatever. So anyways, I know I top deck the Honest. I don't got a game yet. So I poke him for 29. Again, Teller Knights cannot kill you. Sorry about that little Facebook notification. Maybe this person wants to be your friend. Every time they ever suggest someone, like, hey, maybe you know this person. I don't know them. I mean, if I know someone, I'll add them. Trust me, I don't need your help. So I poke for 29. He's at 350. Should be coming to a close here. Yeah, he's, telling me I'm, getting lucky because I'm drawing strike after strike. Let's see this dude's top deck next turn. Oh, gee, look. Top decked another Hidden City. Must be nice. See, just because I had double strike, I can say the same thing to him. Oh, you had double fucking Hidden City every turn. You know what I mean? What do you want from me, dude? I know this duel was more or less just like me, like, getting my panties all up in a bunch. But I just wanted to kind of make a point, I mean, like I said, first things first, if you have to cheat to win, don't play the game, man. Just don't. You're only discouraging yourself. And second, don't, discourage other people for the decks that they want to play. You may not like the deck, but they do. So, alright guys, that's about enough of me. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Again, too, I'm going to try and get more in-life deck profiles and stuff, but I don't, when I get the money, I'll buy those decks. I might be a month or two late, but, yeah. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Your boy Gearsu, out.